Welcome back to the Graduate School's guidelines and video tutorials for the preparation of theses, dissertations, and synthesis projects. Just as a quick reminder, if you are struggling with the formatting and editing process for your project, the Graduate School does hold office hours several times a week in various computer labs across campus, and you can contact the Graduate School to find out more information about that. So if you would like some one-on-one time and more personal assistance with your project, you can always seek out those resources. But this video is going to deal with the section break features in Microsoft Word and how those can be used to paginate your document. Just as a quick reminder, all pages should be paginated, but you must suppress the pagination for each first page of a new section and all front matter material. And there are more specifics on the Graduate School website, particularly dealing with the pagination of front matter. So make sure you take a look at that on the PDF document that the grad school provides listing all of the guidelines. But what we're going to talk about today is just very briefly how to include section breaks and manipulate the pagination so that it is appropriate for the graduate school guidelines. So we have a sample dissertation here, again from the English department, and this is an introduction section, but we're just going to manipulate it to show the basics of how to add section breaks into your document and how to paginate those section breaks. So just of note, you can see that this is the first page of a new section, so it's my introduction here. And notice there is no page number on this page. That's because this is the first page of a new section. It does not require a page number. You can see as I move on to the next pages of the document, I do have page numbers there. Now, what you're going to want to do when you want to add in a new section, and let's, for the sake of expediency, let's say I wanted to add in a new section after this paragraph. What you'll do here is you will go to Insert, and this may look a little bit different on a PC, but the basic commands are going to be the same. So you're going to go to Insert, Break, and you want to do a section break. Now you have two options for section breaks. You can either do a section break for next page or continuous. If you choose the first option, it'll create a page break as well as a section break, and so your next section will begin on the following page. This is generally what we recommend for the section breaks for these types of projects because your pagination is going to be different based on your sections. It's also essential to get your section breaks correct because this is going to be very useful when formatting your table of contents. So I'm going to click section break, next page, and you can see here it gives me a new page of my document, and I may want to bring this up to the top margin here. So what we want to do now is we want to go to Insert, and we want to go to, we're going to go to page numbers right here. So I'm on the Insert ribbon, and we want to insert page numbers. Now I'm going to go to Format Page Numbers so that I have a little bit more control over what exactly happens. So I can choose the styles of the format of the page numbers that I want. For the body of your text, you're going to want to have these numerals here, and then for the front matter you're going to want to have lowercase Roman numerals, so make sure that you get that correct as well. So you can either continue from the previous section, and for your chapters, that's what you're going to want to do. You don't want to start each new chapter on page 1. You want to continue from the previous section so that your page numbers continue throughout your document. And then if you do, for some reason, if a particular discipline requires you starting at a particular page, you can start there as well. So I'm going to cancel this right now just because I don't want to actually add in a new section because this document is already formatted correctly. There we go. And as I said before, it's essential to get your section breaks right because that's going to be very important for formatting your table of contents, and we have another video on that. You can also check out, there are lots of YouTube videos on how to add in section and page breaks into a Word document, which are very, very helpful. So make sure you do yourself a favor and take a look at a few of those as well. And just to give you some insight into what's coming up, this would be the table of contents that is formatted according to your section breaks. Again, just to remind you, the graduate school does offer office hours, so contact them for more information about that.